On the show today, the report by the Comptroller and Auditor General of India on the D6 block of Reliance Industries was tabled in the Parliament. It indexed RIL, the Oil Ministry and DGH for not complying with KG-D6 contract. We'll tell you what the implications are for the stock price and what you need to do with it. Also, Amrish Baliga picks two stocks from the mid-cap arena, GSPL and Voltas. We tell you why you should pick those on your buying radar. And should you be holding on to your investments in JP Associates? We'll answer that question later on the show. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers. This is All About Stocks, the show that will help you as a retail investor find the right picks in the stock market and make you rich in the long term. Now, like always, let's get a check in what's been for the markets this past week. And you'd have to say it's been a very choppy rollercoaster ride for the equity markets, given that there's been a host of global news that we've had to digest, with U.S. President Barack Obama unveiling the $447 billion jobs plan, and it certainly didn't go down well with the markets, which ended the week extremely flat. Let's bring on board Abhishek Vishnoi to give us a snapshot as to how the markets went by for the week. Abhishek.
Well, that's right. This week has been a volatile week for equity markets. We started with gains, but then at the fag end of the week, the gains petered out, largely led by, IT stocks, metal stocks, and banking counters. IT and metal stocks have seen a lot of downgrade coming in, fresh downgrades, because of which a lot of institutional selling came into the market. And apart from this, we have got disappointment largely on back of CAG report. Even though Obama and Bernanke's speech actually failed to spruce up the sentiment for equities market, and therefore, market finished led by losses in IT and metal stocks. Now, apart from this, if you look, small caps outperformed this week. The small cap index was up 2.3%, and same goes for mid cap as well. That index was up 1% or so. In terms of large cap gainers, we have got two-wheeler counters, which include names like Hero MotoCorp, HUL, JP Associates, on the large cap side, which have gained in the gone by week. In terms of losers, we have Sun Pharma, DLF, Hindalco, which are down 3 to 4% each, largely on back of fresh concerns coming in from brokerage houses. And among the mid-cap movers, you've got names like GTL, SKS, Delta Corp, Tata Coffee. These stocks were beaten the most in the previous fall. And these are the stocks which are seeing a lot of buying happening. So clearly, small cap outperformance is the theme to take home.
And thanks for that, Abhishek. But let's focus on our big story for this week. The Comptroller and Auditor General, that's the CAG, tabled the high-profile audit reports in the Parliament. Reliance Industries was sharply criticized for the production sharing contract between the company and the Oil Ministry. The report even went on to say that the Oil Ministry favored Reliance Industries. But what did this much-awaited report didn't do is put a number on the kind of losses that the government would have suffered when Reliance hiked the capital expenditure at the nation's biggest gas field from $2.4 billion proposed in 2004 to $8.8 billion in 2006. What are the implications for the stock price as well? Abhishek Vishnoi is here with all the details of that development.
Well, that's right. CAG's report on Reliance Industries got tabled in the Parliament this week, and there are a whole host of acquisitions that CAG has made against Reliance Industries, including that the entire area has been declared as discovery area by Reliance Industries. They have not followed PSC, they have not followed the rules and regulations. But the more important thing to note is that they are also saying that the production sharing contract has been violated by Reliance Industries, and Reliance hoarded D6 exploration acreage despite lack of rigs. Now, these are all negative points, but they worked against Reliance Industries, and Reliance Industries actually moved higher. That's largely because the most important question from CAG's report was that whether the capex on D6 would be questioned or otherwise. And guess what? There was no question on the D6 capex, and therefore Reliance Industries stocks after CAG's report swooped up 2.5% on that day.
Alright, but what does this mean for the stock price of Reliance Industries, which also witnessed quite a truncated week? We've got Amrish Baliga, the CEO of Way2Wealth, here to dissect just that. Amrish, given the fact that, a lot of people said that since there wasn't any quantity to the kind of loss that RIL caused the exchequer, that this report was a bit of a watered-down version and that the stock price went away a little scot-free. Would you agree with that? And what are the implications for RIL?
Yeah, to a large extent, because if you look at the draft report which was leaked out much earlier, I think that had come down quite strongly on RIL. But the last report which has come out now, I think it is much watered down. So because of which we have seen the stock actually bounce back from those lower levels. So it seems that RIL has made a bottom. I do not see the stock really going below 730, 740 levels. So I think at these levels one should look at buying it.
Alright, so a fresh buying opportunity for Reliance Industries. That's the word coming from Amrish Baliga. But let's take on the query that we've got on Reliance Industries. And this one has been sent in from Makwana Kishore, who says that he's got 21 shares of Reliance Industries at a price of 859 rupees apiece and got a time horizon of the next 1 year. Would it be prudent for him to hold on or sell the stock? Amrish, what would you recommend to Mr. Kishore in light of this?
Clearly he should just hold on because, we have a price target of about 1350, 1400, but that's much longer term. We are looking at the next 15, 18 months. But in the next 1 year, I'm quite sure he should get levels of about 1,000 plus.
Alright, levels of 1,000 plus is what Amrish sees for Reliance Industries for the long-term perspective. So, Mr. Kishore, that's the advice you're getting to hold on to your stock, Reliance Industries, in your portfolio. We'll slip into a quick break, but on the other side, Amrish Baliga will divulge which stocks are his value and his growth picks. Come right back.